Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, everybody. I'm so sorry for the delay. We had some technical issues that we were fixing up, but I'm glad we are back. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to today's class. Welcome, everyone. So sorry for the delay. I think we've already taken like 10 minutes. It was not intentional, it was due towards some issues. Welcome to today's class. So, today we are going to be talking about portfolio creation. I'm going to be showing you how to create your copywriting portfolio so that you can you look you look when somebody wants to give you a job and they check through your credentials, they can see you as somebody that is worthy to be given a job. Now, before I go straight to portfolio creation, I just want to say something. Now, this copywriting we are learning, there are four ways you can use it to make money. You can use it number one towards you can get clients online by writing for other people's businesses and you get a commission when you do that. Number two, you can always use it for your for your own business, for your own e-commerce business. You have a business you're running. Copywriting is used to also promote your products and services by crafting compelling offer, using the offer stacking, using everything I've taught you. Number three, you can use it as an affiliate marketer. Maybe you have other people's products you're promoting. If everybody is selling the same thing, what distinguishes you from another person is your offer. These days, everybody is selling inverter, solar. What will make you leave that other person and buy from this person? It is called offer. Somebody is just selling, oh yeah, come and buy this inverter, yeah, 4 kVA and 5 kilowatt hour, and they are just selling a fixed price. But when you can come up with an offer that if you buy this 5 kVA from me at this particular price, you're not just going to be getting the inverter, you're going to be getting a 3 weeks maintenance warranty. You're also going to be getting a return policy, return and replacement policy. Many other people will not make it so visible, but when you can make your own visible, that is the difference between a marketer that really knows online business, and you can even take this online business physically, and a marketer who just wants to market. One of the key things as a copywriter is that you know how to bring out the offer, you know how to amplify the offer. Do you understand? That is why many people will not care about your products. You're selling Lemon Slim 360. Many people will not care about it. All they care is when they buy this product, what are they going to get after? Are they going to get another product that they will put inside hot water and drink? And when they get it, they sleep off. Are they going to get community? Are they going to get mentorship? Are they going to get access to a particular thing, access to a particular system? So people don't just buy products. People buy offer. People buy a transformation. And copywriting is used towards communicate this transformation. That is the reason why many people would sell so much and a lot of people would struggle towards sell. So with that being said, I just felt like I should throw more light to that. So freelancing is not the only portal that you can make money with copywriting. Personally, as a copywriter as I am, I make money from at least all the business models I've mentioned. I make money from affiliate marketing, from information marketing, affiliate marketing. I also make money from e-commerce. I have made money with everything and everything. In fact, if you're doing an online business, the bedrock of selling is what copywriting, because it's all about communication. So I want everyone to don't just think like you're learning copywriting towards. And the most important, one of the questions that I get asked most times is that, after learning this copywriting, how can I start using it to get money? No skill in this world can give you money. Mark my word, no skill in this world can give you money. Skill is just like, imagine when you go to school right now to study mathematics, or you study English, or you study mass comm, or you study sociology, or anything you studied in school. When you come out, it can't give you money. Those things are knowledge. What you use your knowledge for is what is going to give you money. Are you packaging your knowledge as a service, or are you packaging your knowledge as a solution, as a product? I am a mathematician today. If I want to package my knowledge as a solution, all I just need to do is I need to brand myself as a mathematics lecturer or whatever, build up my portfolio in some way. Then guess what? What will I do? I will go to the university authorities and submit my credentials there. and ask for a job as a was lecturer, a graduate assistant, or a lecturer one. What am I doing? I am offering what my service. I am seeking for a service job. A lot of people will ask, but Susie, I finished learning copywriting. How can I make the money? As a mathematician I am, with a job come and meet me in my house? A job will never come and meet you in your house. You need to go where there is job and apply for that job. Are you getting me, somebody? I want you to see skills. Skills is the same thing as your university degree. Skill is the same thing as that thing that you've learned in all this while. If you cannot use all those things to make money, then you can't use your skill to make money. But that has to change. The orientation that many people have about skills, or because you just have a high income skill, you just want to fold your arms. No, it wouldn't work. The economy of Nigeria is so bad that you need to work 5 times harder than any other person in any country. So you need to be 5 times wiser. You need to be 5 times proactive. If you want to land a job today, you cannot be sleeping in your house. No, sleep is good. Me, I sleep. But if you want to land a job today, you can't be doing mediocre stuff. You need to arrogantly send out pitches to people that can give you a job. That is how to get job as a copywriter. Copywriting job will not come and meet you, except you're a branded personnel. Like me, if you check my phone, every day somebody is always coming. I need a copywriter XYZ. I need 5 copywriters. I need this one. Because I have built a name. And guess what I do? I allocate those jobs to some of my students. But as a beginner, nobody knows you. You have zero portfolio, nothing. Nobody is going to come and hand you jobs. You need to go for those jobs. You need to pitch for the job. And that is exactly why today's class is very important, because today's class we are going to be learning about portfolio building. Another question I would like to ask you before we start is that many of you will definitely have a hospital in the future. Many of you in the medics, or maybe you have a business, you have something, a conglomerate. Are you going to employ somebody without training or without a proof that he or she can actually do a particular job? Yes or no? If you have a building to build right now, somebody just came and said, I can build this building for you. And you look at this person, the person is wearing a nice tie, is wearing a nice shoe, but you ask the person, what building have you built before? And the person said, I've not built any building before, but I know how to build a building because I've learned it in a book. I want to ask you a question. Are you going to employ that person? Yes or no? Put it in the comment section. Are you going to employ that kind of person? Yes or no? Put it in the comment section. Now, the obvious answer there is many of you would definitely say no. You can see in the comment section. Now, I want you guys to vote in the comment section. Would many of you will say no, because when it comes to building, you're spending millions of naira on your building. You're spending millions of naira to raise a structure. It is not cheap. So you always like to entrust your money with the person that can do the job, not a mediocre, right? That is how copywriting is. A lot of us are expecting to be employed by people just because we know the skill of copywriting. Nobody is going to employ you because you have knowledge. Everybody will employ you because you have proof of work. Now, we've been doing some, like I told you, without a proof, you can't get premium job. The kind of job you'll be getting are not premium. Without proof, you can never get a premium copywriting job. So if you're listening to me right now, if you have not subscribed to our channel, you can just do that. Not compulsory, but if you have not subscribed, you can just subscribe, so that I think we'll be doing some very, very exciting things in the future very, very soon. So it's always good to stay locked in to our channel. Now, today we are going to be doing a very, very short masterclass, and I'm just going to be telling you how you can build your portfolio. Now, I have listed 6 ways for you to build your portfolio here, ranging from doing free jobs to doing the actual job, to doing group work, to volunteering, to also getting certifications to build your portfolio. Just like, many of us don't know that the certificate we got from the university is a system of portfolio building. Because without a certificate, no serious company will almost employ you. That was in the past, though. Now people employ for skills. You understand? So portfolio and having a certificate is also a way. So now let me explain all these systems. Doing free jobs now, like I used to tell many of you, when I started this copywriting job, when I started this copywriting, nobody knew me. And I only knew copywriting. I needed to test my skills. So I had to start. I met a guy and I offered to start doing what to write copies for him for free. And that was how he gave me the job. He told me I should be writing for his copywriting group. And I did the job excellently well. And after I did that job, I saw significant sales. I was building my copywriting skills. Those copies that I write for him, I used to put them inside my words. I created a Google Drive and I stored all those copies there. So that was how number one I would build my portfolio doing free jobs. Now, a lot of us in today's age, I don't think that many of us want to do free jobs. Many of us are almost tired. You're tired even before you started. There is no how you're going to gain real experience if you can't help somebody build his business without even expecting anything. Now, for me, like there's a business I just started right now, and one thing I'm doing in that business is I am going to people to pitch to them. I am telling them that, hey, I want to help you do this thing for free. You know, do you know that for some free stuff as well, you can be doing something for people, you can be doing free stuff for people, and people who said no, they don't even want it. That is how it is in Nigeria. So I offered some people some free services, but they said some people don't even reply and all that. So doing what free job is very, very important if you want to build your portfolio so that you can have a proof of work, you can have a proof of concept. Another one is doing the actual job. When you do the free job, you get experience and you get what actual jobs, right? An actual job is the one that really, really pays the real money. If you want to make money, then the actual job will pay. But you use free jobs to build momentum. Another one is group work. Group work is the act of when you and your friends or you and a friend group do, write a particular copy together or write a particular project together. And when you guys write that project together, all your names will be there and you guys can use that copy for your own personal portfolio. Another one is internship. Internship is just all about working for somebody, helping somebody for the main time. It can be a 3 month mentorship, it can be a 3 month internship, a 1 month internship, or a 3 weeks internship. It's just like working in proximity, just like a virtual assistant with somebody. Most times, most internship are free, most are paid for. If you're going to meet the person, then it is paid for. Then if they go and meet you, then you go and meet the person, it's going to be free. But if they are the ones that are looking for instance, then you can they can pay you. Another one is certification, just like I told you, certifications like your school degrees and all that. Another one is mentorship. Mentorship is just like being in a community whereby you're being mentored by a leader that already has a vast knowledge. Do you understand? Being in a community whereby you're mentored by a leader that has a vast knowledge. So this is the difference between all this one. Then at the end of the day, I mentioned 6 ways to build your portfolio. Now, out of all these ways, which one is the best way to build your portfolio? Which one is the best way to build your portfolio? Out of all these I mentioned, which one is the best way to build your portfolio? Now, many of you would say different one, but many of you be asking, okay, Boss Uzi, how does this portfolio look like? How exactly is this portfolio? What does it look like? So today we are just going to be doing a mini practical on how a portfolio look like. So the first thing you need to do to build your portfolio, you need to go over to your Google Drive because this is where you house some of your best copies. Now, when you go to your Google Drive, all you just need to do is these are some of the past portfolios I have, right? Some of the past portfolio. This is one of my students, and you can see the foldering, right? The about me section, everything. Then this is another person. This is another person, the same foldering, the same way I thought it. Now today we are going to be creating our own. Like you can open this one right now. You can see this is her own portfolio. The about me section. Can you see? So you can see the about me section is just comprises of her who she is and her name and every other thing that she does, right? And her details. So this is the about me section. A portfolio comprises of an about me. At least let your client know you. Then this is sales copy. Some of the copies you've written in the past, you can see how populated her own copies are. She has written a lot of copies. You can see. So you can, when a client wants to employ you, they click on anyone and they just check it out. Oh, 30-day flat tummy challenge and they read what she has done, you can see how beautiful it is. Beautiful. And when they read all these things, they say, this person is actually a copywriter. You can see the what level of dexterity, level of cleanness of a particular copy, right? You go to another one, WhatsApp money blueprint copy. You can see how the dexterity at which she wrote, right? So this is one of my students and all that. So when a client can see that you have a copy, there you've written some things in the past. You can also see this one, black soap XYZ. You can see this one, black soap, blah, blah, blah. You can see very, very simple copy. And one of the things that made her copy exceptional is not just because of what she wrote, it's because of the arrangement and the writing technique. You can see how beautiful it is, how beautiful it is. Most soap just clean your skin. Most soap just clean your skin. You say when you read this copy, you just know it's okay. At least she can communicate, right? So now you can see different. She wrote for a real estate company. You can also see, even that there are some corrections that should be done. I'm seeing it already. There are visible corrections you can do, but that is not the goal of this particular class. You can see her email copies. Now let's go over to her email copies. That's her sales copies. Let's go over to our email copies. Now, email copy is the one we did yesterday. Now you can check number 1. You can see the subject line for a particular copy. Now, another thing that I am going to do today is I am going to teach you how to structure email copy, because right now everything is scattered here. Everything is probably scattered in an email copy, although there was a great job. Then at the end of the day, you see her certificates and all that. So this is what beautiful. So we are going to be doing this one, but many of you will be asking me, how can I do this for myself, Boss Uzi? That is exactly why we are here today. So this is always use your Google words. Always use your Google Drive. Use your Google Drive to create your portfolio. All you just need to do is click on a new portfolio. Just go over to your drive and click on add a new folder. Now listen to me. So let me use one person name and create a portfolio. Now let's use Chinedu, Emeka Chinedu portfolio. Now Emeka Chinedu portfolio, not correct, P. Then this is how to create your portfolio. The first thing you already done is you have a portfolio, right? I think this was the one we did last week. So now when you have this Emeka Chinedu portfolio, you click on it, it's empty. Everything is empty right now. You start adding the folders. The first one you add is, you start with a number 1. You write a number 1 there. There's a reason for that. Then you write the About Me section. Then you create it. After that, you create another folder. Your number 2, sales copy. Number 3, is there anybody joining for the first time that don't understand what we are doing? Number 3, email copy. Then why number 4? Then number 4, we have let's just say video sales scripts, right? So this is it. So this is our this thing email. This is our portfolio. So right now we want to populate this portfolio. How do we do that? Now Emeka Chinedu Wizi. You can always go to your ChatGPT, and when you go to ChatGPT can help you with a very structured portfolio. You can now tell ChatGPT, I want to create a portfolio about me session. My name is Emeka Chinedu, and I am a direct response copywriter. Kindly craft something for me. You can see, as simple as that, AI is going to do the work for you, and you can see it's just going to write everything for you. Your job is to vet it. Now, at the end of the day, I don't even advise this, but we are doing it because I want to be what fast. I want to show you guys the template, even though I've already taught this today in the video I was shared today. Now, after you was created this, you can see Emeka Chinedu, direct response was copywriter. I help businesses will turn attention into action through persuasive copy that drive measurable results. As a direct response copywriter, I specialize in writing marketing assets that don't sound that don't just sound good, but are built to generate leads, increase conversion, and grow revenue. You can see simple language. Many of us, if you are writing this by ourselves, we may not write it in this language, we may just write it plain. But thank God we have AI to use the white man's language towards craft out what the white man will understand. Because at the end of the day, if you want to get good jobs, you can still get it from the white man, the Caucasian, or maybe just people in the globe randomly. So now we've created an about me session. How do we do this right now? The next thing we need to do is, okay, somebody's first time here. First time, that is gifts. Welcome, gifts. First timer. Usher, share the pawpaw for her. Share the pawpaw for gifts. Ushers, give up pawpaw for minerals. So gifts. If you're just joining for the first time, we've done day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. So today is day 4, and you can always go to the previous classes before they are taken down. So always going to, you can grab them one by one. It will help you. So now let's go. After we've done that, we just go over to our docs. We create a document file and we create a new file and name this file was about me session. Then that thing we did in ChatGPT, you can see Emeka Chinedu, you can just copy it and paste here. At the end of the day, you already have an about me session, but it has not ended yet. Another thing you need to do, you need to create an avatar. You need to add your picture here. Now, maybe you don't have a picture, you can go and generate, maybe if you don't have a professional picture, you can use one of the AI tool and generate a picture for you. You can just you can just use this, kindly generate an image avatar for this person wearing a corporate attire, headshot photo. So you can just tell AI to generate an image for you and you do it there. So, or if you don't want to do that, you can just simply copy all these things, still post on Gemini, and you can just tell Gemini, kindly create a headshot, a random headshot. Now, your own should not be random. Your own should be your main picture, right? But this one, I'm just doing a random stuff. Kindly generate a random headshot photo for this person with this bio. So I don't even need to talk too much. I just post everything about the information. It just creates something and I would add it to there. So after you've done this, you need to edit your work. A lot of people don't edit their work. They just copy and paste like that. No, you need to edit your work. You remove this about me. It's not necessary. You already know it's about me. You would space out. You highlight everything, then increase the word font. But before you increase the font, you increase the word line spacing to 1.5. And after you've done that, you've increased the font maybe to like a very, very good size, because so that it can be readable when somebody would open your work. You don't want your client's eyes to be getting strained, right? So that is it. Then you do some basic editing that you can do. You can do some basic editing that you can do. You can see all these ones with your Gemini, with your docs. So let's see whether our image generation has been completed or it has not. If it has been completed, you can see what it created for us. So we just copy it, we just click on it, copy it, download it in our system, then we just add it towards this place. So just click here. Maybe we want to add it here. You click on insert, you click on image, then you just add it here, right? So at the end of the day, you just reduce it a bit so that your picture doesn't just take everywhere, and you wrap it with the text. You wrap it with the text so that it can align with the text. You can still reduce it small, reduce it small. The goal is that you shouldn't populate. Your picture is just to show that you're a human being, not a robot, right? And it must not be AI. If you have a real picture, you put your real picture there. That's why everybody really needs to have at least a headshot photo so that you can even use AI to just regenerate your pictures and all that. So this is what the About Me session. Then you go here to rename it, Emeka Chinedu, right? So Emeka Chinedu, you can download it in your words. When you download it, you upload it in that your folder. So right now we've downloaded it, and this is our place. We've downloaded it. All we just need to do right now is to upload it in our About Me session. So you can see it's here. Your About Me session is empty. You click on File Uploads. Then you just click on Emeka Chinedu, and you just upload it. And when a client comes and see your work, I click on your link, a client tends to see who you are. Now, this is the only one that has been done. So we go back to the next one, sales copy. If you have some copies you've written before, you can as well upload them here. Let me check some of the copies that we've written before. You can upload them here. Global balance and this person. Maybe let's put like 2 copies we've written before, right? So I just upload these 2, right? Guys, hope you're tracking. Hope you're tracking, guys. If you're tracking, type in the comment section, type I am tracking. You can see this one gave us this image. It gave us this image, more realistic though, but we've chosen already. So that means that is to tell you that that is to tell you that Gemini and ChatGPT can also give it the same results and give you good results in terms of image generation. So what are we doing now? We are uploading our copy. So right now, we've uploaded our copy. So if somebody clicks on our portfolio, the person checks our bio, person checks our sales copy, what we've done before. He opens this one. He sees, oh, this person has written a very nice copy before. You can see this was the copy we wrote maybe last week, right? So you can see. So now this one I want to do now is the most important thing. This one is for sales copy. This is for sales copy. Now there's one I want to do right now, which is the most important. Yesterday, what kind of copy did we write? Yesterday, what kind of copy did we write? Put it in the comment section. What kind of copy did we write yesterday? Did you write a sales copy? Did you write a content copy? What kind of copy did we write yesterday? Put it in the comment section, everybody. Let me see what kind of copy we wrote yesterday. What kind of copy did we write yesterday? So somebody said a sales copy. Somebody said a sales copy we wrote yesterday. Did you write a sales copy yesterday, guys? Somebody said a sales sequence. Is there only one person that is talking? Somebody said sales again. So only one person, 2 people said sales, Suraj and Copy Ghost. Copy Ghost, sales. Maybe you guys were not here yesterday. Yesterday we wrote an email copy, but nevertheless, that is by the way. We wrote an email copy, very, very good. I think the silent doctor got it. We wrote an email copy yesterday. So there's a difference between sales copy and email copy. A sales copy is just a one-off copy. An email copy is a sequence of different copies. It can include a welcome copy, a nurturing copy, a product presentation copy, and different types of copyrights. So we wrote an email copy yesterday. For the people that did not know, we wrote an email copy yesterday. So maybe you guys missed the class, but you can go and check it. Yes, we wrote an email copy yesterday. So a sales copy is just for what? It's just for what? One-off sales copy. Do you understand? Yes, we wrote a sales copy yesterday. Yes, we wrote a sales copy. It's not a what? We did not write an email. We did not write this. We wrote an email copy yesterday. We did not write a what? A sales copy. But all kind of copies are almost sales copy, but they, you should understand what I'm saying. It's categorized, right? All kinds of copies are what sales copy, but they are all categorized. Do you understand? So don't forget that again. We wrote a sales copy yesterday. So what we did yesterday, let us go back to that copy. Let us go back to that copy so that we can align them. I see a lot of people when they want to tabulate their sales copy, they just do it wrongly. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to align your sales copy. So now I think this is the work we did yesterday. This work has a sales copy and has an email. Okay, I think it's on ChatGPT. I think it's on ChatGPT. Let's go to ChatGPT so that we can get that out. Let me go to the copy we wrote yesterday. Oh, I've done a lot in ChatGPT today. I don't know whether I can even remember which one was the one we did yesterday. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, I think this is it. So let me show you. Let me project what we did yesterday. So yesterday, if you can remember, this is what we did yesterday. We used ChatGPT to write email sequence, right? If you can remember, we used ChatGPT to write different email sequence. So this was the email sequence we wrote. We wrote the welcome email for a particular product. So right now, if you want to package your email copies in your portfolio, how do you do that? You don't just pack all of them and put in one place. You put them one by one. So this is how to do it. I've not almost done this before for many people. So you go to your email copy and you could create a project. You create a folder. I'm named the folder the name of the product we wrote was slim lemon slim 360 lemon slim 360 email sequence. You can just write sequence. You can just write sales sequence because the goal is towards sell. Sales towards sequence. And when you click on it, it creates. Then when it creates, it is now inside there that you start dropping each and of all the copies. So right now we wrote yesterday, this was the first email, the welcome email. You copy it, you create a particular, sorry, you create a particular, you copy it and you create a particular document for that. So right now we go over here. We have to create a particular, okay, let's even do that here. So you create here, you go over here and create a new, you can either add a document file, then you just paste it here. You can see that is the first copy. When you pasted that first copy, welcome email, you can do some editing, just like I told you. Never paste anything without doing some basic editing, like number one, making it spacious. If you're using a computer, your phone, it is still available, making it spacious. So right now, this is the first email. You can see you can leave it as email copy. If you go to your lemon slim, you'll see it there. Then let's do the second word. Let's do the second email sequence. So I'll click on it and I'll go over to the ChatGPT. Then I'll go to the second one. I'll click on this one, nurturing email. We'll copy it. Then we'll paste it here. You can see. So this is the second one. So you can see now, let me show you why I'm doing this. So now we've done these two emails. We've already created the first and second one. It's supposed to be 5. So now when somebody comes to your portfolio, and check your sales copy, they just see it raw like that. Even though I think you still even need to have folders for different jobs rather than just putting it like that, because one job can have different copies, right? So instead of just having glucose balance, blah, 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 you can just add a folder here. Now, the reason for folder is just to make your work neat. Just to make your work neat. So we can add a folder here. New folder, glucose balance. Glucose balance product sales copy. Then you can just copy this one, move this one to, you can move this. Click on move towards. You can move it towards You can move it towards this place. You can see. So when you click on, when somebody see glucose balance sales copy, when they open the folder, they see all the work you did for them. You understand? It's called neatness. Now, when they go over to your email copy, maybe you've written many email and they go over here, they don't just see a scattered email and they click what your lemon slim 360 sales sequence. When they click on it, they start seeing the email you've written for them. Email 1, email 2. Maybe another company can be what another company you've written for is another product you've written for is like you've written for a foldable words foldable foldable chair products. The email copy you wrote for this foldable chair product to be here. You've written for different copies so that anytime anybody clicks on your work, they'll see what you've done, right? So that is it. It is very, very important. I hope you guys can see my screen. Do you understand? I hope you guys are following. So that is that. So it is left for you to what complete the rest. I've given you these tactics. Now the next thing you need to do is what the sales script. This one is sales script. You can just add anything for depends on the work you've done. Now, as a person that is just starting as a copywriter, you don't need to what have done all the work in the world. You can use AI to give you a job. Many of you, were you able to see my screen when I was talking? Were you able to see my screen? Were you able to see my screen when I was doing all those foldering? Because I saw Suraj. Suraj said he can't see my screen. Let me cross check. I think you guys are not responding fast. Let me cross check. Okay. All right. So you were able to see my screen. You were able to see what I did there. That is that. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think that is exactly how to build a portfolio. That is how to build a portfolio, right? Great. So right now, the next thing we need to do right now is after you build a portfolio, you now know that okay, you're ready to get a job. But guess what? If I send you this portfolio, another mistake that many people make, they'll just create a portfolio and they'll continue to when somebody says, give me your portfolio, they'll come and go and share it. They'll copy the link. Now, let me tell you what is going to happen if you do that. Let me go to another browser right now. Maybe you would share me your portfolio and I click on it and I want to access your portfolio. This is what is going to show me. And I wonder why many of you, even I am making this one now is a very serious case because a lot of you will send your portfolio link for me and your link will be private. Do you want me to beg you in a message, please, or I beg, give me access? Don't do that. Don't do that. When you send a client your portfolio, in fact, as you're creating your portfolio, make it visible because your portfolio doesn't belong to you. It belongs to a potential client. So what you do is that you go over to your portfolio folder. When you go over to your portfolio folder, you go to Chinedu this. You click on share. When you click on share, here. Now on your phone, you go to files, you find share. You see this thing called restricted. When you see restricted, change it towards anyone with the link. This is for your portfolio. And after I say anyone with the link, this is now anybody that now has this link. Let me go back to that link again. If I now have this link, instead of me to beg you, I'll just refresh it. If I click on it, it will take me straight into your portfolio because I've already made it visible to everybody. Do you understand? Is it the network? What is happening? Let me paste the link again. I think network is bad. Okay, you can see it, right? You can see this same folder that was showing me in private. Right now, I can now see your portfolio because you made it visible. You made it visible, right? So that is exactly how to do it. So if I send you this portfolio now, if I send you this job right now in your DM, if I send you this job, if I send you this job, if I paste this particular portfolio for you, many of you will be able to access it because of it is already shared. Many of you can now access it. So that is how to do it. Sometimes when I see some students work and I see their work is private, I don't even have time to start telling you to go and unmute, to go and make it visible. I'll just forget about the work because I'm not interested. Do you understand? I'm not interested. So if you're submitting any job for me, especially the people in my copywriting private sessions, especially the people that have bought my bundle, because I'm going to be reviewing some copies today. If you've not, like, I also give an assignment, and that assignment I told you guys to complete the Lemon Slim copy. I don't know how many of you did that assignment. How many of you did that assignment? How many of you did that assignment? I gave an assignment. How many of you did it? Anyway, so I'm going to be reading some copies today. So anybody that has if you have your work private, please just go and do that right now. Go and change it. If you're with your phone, if you're doing it with your phone, you should have maybe a Google Drive, and the thing, you just need to click the three dots here. When you click on the three dots, you're going to find manage access. When you click on manage access, yeah, you're going to see it here. That manage access is where you're going to do the changes by yourself. Do you understand? So this is the same for phone, and it's the same for whatever. So with that being said, that is that. Anybody that has any question to ask? Do you have any question to ask? Now, getting job with copywriting, I've already told you. The wisdom that comes with making money online as a Nigerian is something that many of us, one of the best ways to make money in today's age, in 2026, is to do what others are doing. Others are doing that are making it. Don't listen to what people say. Watch what people do. That is the greatest advice that you can get. Don't listen to what people say. Many of us are so bent on listening to content. Many content want to sell you stuffs. Many content are interested in their views going up. Many content are interested in their private interest. Find what exactly is making people money and do that same thing. That is how to make money. What is making people money? A lot of people are selling PDFs online right now. A lot of people are selling books. A lot of people are creating courses. A lot of people are doing affiliate marketing, selling other people's products. A lot of people are doing importation, meaning importation. What else are people doing? A lot of people are creating courses. They are doing digital marketing. Very good people are doing copywriting and offering the services for people. One of the ways to get that result of somebody that you admire is to follow who know road. Follow me who know road is a mantra I adopted in 2021. Follow who know road. If you don't follow who know road, you will keep doing it in isolation. The saddest thing you can do for yourself in 2026 is to work in isolation. Never work in isolation. Find the people, Yes, find the people that are doing well. Now, let me tell you something. A lot of us are not even... Okay, somebody said something. So I thought you said we should complete the assignment. Yes, you should complete it. Like I said, you should complete it. And for the people in the bundle, I think Grace is currently in the ultimate copywriting bundle. So I'm going to be reviewing your work there. You're going to be submitting your portfolio there. Everybody should do this thing I did. Everybody should have their portfolio. This same thing I did, everybody should have it. Everybody should have their portfolio. I know that I've reviewed some people's own before. So I reviewed some people's questions before, right? I reviewed some people's portfolio. So if you're paid for my copywriting, books before, that is the book the bundle, the 16,500 naira on that I gave a discount of 2,000. If you're paid for it, then you are entitled to be in that community. That community is just for review, and everything is going to end tomorrow. So if you don't submit your work and you don't get your reviews, You understand? If you don't submit your work and you don't get your reviews, then tomorrow is the last day. So submit your work so that I can review it and you get your what you get your analysis so that you know where to what improve on. Like I said, this copywriting class is not just a copywriting come and learn and go. I'm interested in what impacting that knowledge that has helped me. It all started from here. The people that I'm going to be reviewing their work are only the people that got the ebook, the bundle I gave. The only people I'm going to review in their work is only the people that got the bundle, the mini bundle I gave. I wish I can share it here. I can't share it. I don't know why, for some reasons. So if you bought the 2000 naira bundle, whether in the past or currently, then I'm going to review your work. Then if you've not bought it, if you're interested in it, then let me show you. Let me try and see if you can still get it if you've not gotten it. It's not because at the end of the day, but if my mentorship community already, if you're already in my personal mentorship, then you can still submit it in our main mentorship group, right? In our main mentorship group. So that is that. Yes, if you're like portfolio creation is something you should like do immediately. As long as you just know it, you just do it immediately. Do you understand? So if you want to get the what copywriting bundle, this is it here. It is just 2000 naira. And in this bundle, you're going to be getting the what 20 headline, 20 headlines to write what's high converting sales letter is an ebook, very, very short ebook that shows you 20 headlines to what write, how to write, good headlines. You don't need to start thinking about headlines. Then the other one you'll be getting is the hook, how to write compelling hook. This one is going to help you what keep people reading your copy. And when people read your copy, they can buy. Another one is what the sales letter copywriting secret. This is it here. This is the ultimate guide towards copywriting. Yeah, you're also going to be getting some free video walkthroughs when you get this program, and you're getting a bonus of the practical workbook. That means it's a practical workbook you can use to practice your headlines and your hook. So if you're interested, still 16,000 naira, but you can still have it as a discount of 2,000. When you get it, you're going to be added into a community called the Ultimate Copywriting Bundle. And that is where I'm going to be reviewing all the assignments that pertains to this 5-day challenge. This 5-day challenge. So if you're interested, you can also get that. Now, for also the people that are interested in, if you've not gotten it, you can also text me. For also the people that are interested in my mentorship is currently going at a discount. It's currently going at a discount of, you can still get it at 7,500. And this mentorship covers a 30-day teaching. It covers a self-paced learning system whereby you're just going to have access to the community, all my videos on copywriting, all my guide, all my practicals and everything, access to templates and swipe files, access to my library where I have almost all my books. So this is valued at 7,500. If you're ready, you can just take action right now. For the people that are going to be taking action tonight, instead of making payments of 7,500, I already gave you guys a one-time discount of 5,000 naira, and that discount is going to be ending tomorrow. It's going to be ending tomorrow. So if you want to take action right now, it is 7,000 naira for early birds. But for the people that bought my ebooks, yes, for the people that bought my ebooks, the copywriting bundle, you can get it for just 5,000 naira. So that is that. So if you've not gotten that, if you've not gotten any of my products, you can just get it. You can choose the one you're getting. If you don't have enough money, you can go for the bundle, which is 2,000. But if you want to take advantage of my mentorship program, it is 7,500. What is this mentorship program all about? I used to say, follow who know road. If you follow who know road, you're going to have proximity into the knowledge that can take you. You're not just going to be learning from me. I also bring some of my friends also come. You learn from my friends and people that have gotten experience. Also have some people in the group and in the community that are already doing well for themselves. You can learn from them how they get their jobs. You can learn reviews. And we don't only teach copywriting in our community, right? I don't only teach copywriting in our community. We teach you exactly different skills. For the people that are in my community, many of you can bear, many of you understand. So if you're just joining for the first time, if you've not gotten the word copywriting bundle, you can pay 7,500 naira towards get access to them. You can do that today. But if you have the word copywriting bundle, you can just pay 5,000 naira from now to tomorrow. So when you make payments, you can just send your proof of payment to my number. My number is 09031. Let me put my number in the comment section. So I just put my number in the comment section. Just send me your proof of payment, and I am going to be onboarding you to our mentorship. Now, like I said, if you have gotten the copywriting ultimate, you've gotten the copywriting or blueprints, the bundle, you can just pay the sum of 5,000. But if you've not gotten it before, then it is 7,000 naira, and the discount, every discount is going to be ending by tomorrow. So all this is for yourself, it's for you, it's for your own good. At the end of the day, the internet is populated with so many. If you want to grow, do this. If you want to grow, do that. If you want to grow, do this. A lot of information on the internet. But guess what? One of the ways to really get it is learn from those that are actually doing it and getting results, not just the people that talk about it. A lot of people are talking just for AdSense, just for what reward, just for making money, just to grow their views and like and shares and comments. And they'll be looking at their phone. I even stopped creating content at one point in my life because I felt like I prefer a community setting so that I can pour into you. And that is why we don't have this mainstream kind of classes. It's a community setting. In a group of 1,000, only 20 something will be interested, and I'm fine with it. So if you're here, that means you're supposed to be in my mentorship program. If you've gotten the bundle already, then you need to get into the mentorship program. You have the opportunity to pay 5,000 naira from today to tomorrow, or the prices increase it for you. Then if you have not done that at all, then you still have the opportunity towards get into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've gotten value from everything we've done today, and I hope you practice it. Now, for the people that are in my copywriting system, my bundle package, I'm going to give you some of your, I'm going to be talking to you in the group there. We'll be doing some reviews. Again, my mentorship class, you can also send me, if you're currently here, you can also send me your work and I will do some reviews. Tomorrow is just for reviews. This night to tomorrow is just for reviews. So don't miss it for any reason. So somebody, if you have any question to ask, just ask. So Hidden Truth asks, so we still pay, and where should we send the proof of payment? So you can send the proof of payment to my number. My number is on the screen here. My number is on the screen here. So you can send your proof of payment to my number on the screen there. Any other person that has any question, if you have any question, you can ask me question and I'll do well to answer. If you have any question, you can ask me question and I'll do well to answer. You can see the details is on the screen, is rolling on the screen. So with that being said, I think we just call it a day so that we just continue practicing our work and getting the results. At the end of the day, it's not about talk. It's about getting the results. The result is very, very important. A lot of people know how to talk. Let me just tell you something. When it comes to making money online, never forget the fundamental. Never forget what actually makes money online. What makes money online is not the intelligence. It's not how much you know. It is what you do. It is the action you take. So if the only thing you know how to do is to talk, is to have intelligence, or is to write good copies, you may not really make money online. And some people are the most intelligent people in the world. And in the comment section, some people are on Facebook, everywhere. They don't know how to steer themselves into action. That is the reason why you need to join a system that is orchestrated towards help you get action, help you take action. So today, I'm going to leave you guys early because I think we started late, almost 10 minutes gone already. I think I've already spent about 5 minutes more. So if you're interested, the details is still on the screen. The details is still on the screen. For the person that is asking for details, the details has been rolling on the screen since. So you can also check the details here. You can also check the details here and send me the proof of payments. So with that being said, good night, everybody. And I'm going to be dropping some information in the group. If you're not in the WhatsApp group, all you just need to do right now is to join WhatsApp group, and the link is bossuziconsult.com. The link is bossuziconsult.com. If you have not liked this video, kindly like and share. Good night and God bless you, everybody. See you tomorrow for the final class by 8. The final class, we are going to be treating how to get jobs as a copywriter. See you tomorrow.